Health officials have confirmed 2 new cases of coronavirus in the state of Wisconsin. Meanwhile, officials with the Department of Health Services say both cases are here in Dane County. Both people had contact with a patient diagnosed earlier this week. The 2 new patients are being isolated at home.
Now that makes 7 cases in the state just this week. Governor Tony Evers declared a public health emergency in response to new cases of coronavirus. His action will allow the Department of Health Services to use any and all resources necessary to help contain the outbreak. Our team coverage continues with everything you need to know to keep you and your family safe.
Capitol Bureau Chief Emily Fannin was at the governor's press conference. And Emily, there's also a concern over test kits tonight.
The Department of Health Services has not run out of test kits yet, but said they're expecting within the next few weeks the state will need more supplies to keep up with demand. State officials said they're currently prioritizing their testing for people who are experiencing symptoms of the coronavirus, which is fever, cough, and shortness of breath. DHS said state labs are doing several hundred tests a day and hope they can start to test more once private labs in Madison and Milwaukee are up and running. Right now, DHS says they do worry about running out of test kits, a problem that other states are concerned about as well.
We think very soon we will be beyond the current capacity that we have for testing, and we are asking and working with the federal government to replenish our supplies so that as a state we have the resources we need to do the testing we need to do.
The state can request more test kits, but it's still unclear when and how many would arrive. That uncertainty comes after U.S. Secretary of Health and Human Services Alex Azar said earlier this week more than 1 million tests have been shipped and are being sent out, but he was not clear when and where they would be arriving.